Guys, if you're starting to lose confidence in those most private moments with your partner, I need you to listen to what I'm about to share. What if I told you that adding just a few simple things to your steak rub could actually help? Improve blood flow, boost your energy, and yes, give you much more reliable mornings. I'm Dr. Sarah Brown, and I've spent many years examining and treating men's health issues. I've seen thousands of men struggle with these problems, and honestly, sometimes the best solution isn't found in expensive pills, but right there in your kitchen cabinet when used the right way. Today I'm going to show you exactly what to add to your steak rub to turn it from just a tasty meal into something that truly supports your performance all day long. This is the secret I want you to know about because it's so simple, so affordable, and most importantly, it actually works. The knowledge I'm sharing today comes from real patient experiences and is backed by science, not something I just picked up from random websites. That's why I really hope to get lots of positive feedback and suggestions from you guys so I can keep improving and sharing valuable knowledge with you. Before I share this amazing method with you, I need you to understand the problem we're facing. Because only when you truly understand the root cause can you appreciate how effective the solution I'm about to reveal really is. The alarming reality is that right now, more than 52% of men, 75 and older, and 48% of those between 65 and 74 are battling erectile dysfunction. But what's even more concerning is that this rate jumps from just 0.4% in men aged 18 to 29 all the way up to 11.5% when men cross the 60-year mark. And these aren't even the exact numbers, because so many men are still too embarrassed to talk about this issue. Erectile dysfunction is just one piece of the bigger picture. There's another silent enemy that most men don't even know about until it's too late, and that's an enlarged prostate. About 50% to 60% of men in their 60s are dealing with this problem, and that number jumps to 80% to 90% in men over 70. What's really telling is that prostate-related symptoms show up in about a quarter of men by age 55, and an enlarged prostate doesn't just make urination uncomfortable, it directly impacts your sexual function. When the prostate swells up, it presses on the blood vessels that supply your manhood, reducing blood flow. This is the #1 cause of erectile dysfunction. And it's exactly why so many men find that these two problems go hand in hand. I know many of you might be thinking, why not just use pills like Viagra or Cialis? That's a fair question. And I'm going to be straight with you about why these pills aren't the best solution, especially for men over 60. First, there are the side effects. Viagra and Cialis can cause serious complications like severe headaches, sudden drops in blood pressure, and they're especially dangerous if you're taking heart medications. I've seen too many cases of men ending up in the hospital because they mix these pills with other medications they take daily. Second is the cost. A box of brand name Viagra can run you several $100s a month, and insurance usually doesn't cover this type of medication. But most importantly, these pills only treat the symptoms. They don't solve the root problem. It's like putting duct tape on a cracked pipe instead of actually fixing the pipe. When the medication wears off, the problem comes right back, sometimes even worse than before. And after using them for a while, your body gets used to the medication, forcing you to increase the dose or move on to stronger methods. Now let's talk about the deepest root cause that most men don't know about: declining male hormones. Starting after age 30, testosterone levels in men begin dropping an average of 1% every year. That might not sound like much, but do the math. By the time you're 60, you've lost 30% of your testosterone compared to your peak levels. Testosterone isn't just a sex hormone, so it controls blood circulation, maintains muscle mass, and most importantly, it stimulates the production of nitric oxide, the essential chemical for maintaining erections. When testosterone drops, your entire male physiology starts breaking down like dominoes, falling one after another. So what does this mean? It shows that your body is in a state of nutritional deficiency for what it needs sexually. Your body needs to be awakened by special nutrients that it hasn't been getting for years. And this is exactly where the 3 ingredients I'm about to share in this video come in. When added to your steak, they help solve problems with blood flow, firmness, and awakening desire. The first ingredient is fresh turmeric combined with black pepper. Curcumin in turmeric works as a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant that's been proven to improve erectile function by boosting blood flow and reducing oxidative stress in erectile tissue. When you add turmeric to your steak, the curcumin gets absorbed along with the protein and fat from the meat, creating a perfect delivery system to your target tissues. But this is just the beginning. Curcumin activates an enzyme called heme-oxygenase 1, HO1, which produces carbon monoxide, a signaling molecule similar to nitric oxide that helps relax blood vessels and boost blood flow to your manhood. This means every time you eat steak with turmeric, you're triggering a chain of biochemical reactions that open up blood vessels and improve your ability to get firm. In a head-to-head study comparing curcumin directly to sildenafil citrate, that's Viagra, scientists discovered that curcumin not only increased pressure in the erectile chambers, but also significantly boosted cGMP levels, a crucial messenger chemical for the erection process. This means turmeric doesn't just work similarly to Viagra. It actually has a deeper and more comprehensive mechanism of action. But why do you need black pepper? This is the secret most people don't know about. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that can boost curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. When you combine turmeric with black pepper, your body can absorb nearly all of the curcumin instead of just a tiny fraction like usual. Beyond boosting absorption, the piperine in black pepper also stimulates blood circulation on its own. It helps widen small capillaries, improves microcirculation, and creates that warm feeling spreading throughout your body, a sign that blood is flowing better right when you need it most. Now, let me show you how to use this golden combo most effectively with your favorite steak. First, take 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder or finely ground fresh turmeric, combined with half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. This ratio is crucial, not so much that it overpowers the natural flavor of the meat, but enough to ensure maximum effectiveness. Before cooking your steak, sprinkle this turmeric pepper mixture evenly on both sides of the meat and let it marinate for 5 minutes so the spices penetrate the meat evenly. When you're grilling or pan-searing your steak, the high heat will activate the compounds in turmeric and black pepper, increasing their absorption. Cook your steak over medium heat to avoid burning the spices and destroying those precious nutrients. The best part is you can apply this method to any type of steak, from beef and lamb to salmon. Each type of meat will bring its own unique flavor when combined with turmeric and black pepper, but the health benefits remain guaranteed. Next up is black garlic. Just about everyone can find regular garlic in their kitchen right now. Black garlic, also called fermented garlic. Through a natural fermentation process in a warm, humid environment for 3-4 weeks, white garlic turns black and develops compounds that are many times more powerful than regular garlic. Research shows that garlic supplementation can boost testosterone in the testicles and reduce corticosterone, the stress hormone, in the blood. This means every bite of steak with black garlic isn't just nourishing your body, it's also helping balance your hormone system naturally. Allicin, the compound in garlic, helps widen and relax blood vessels by increasing nitric oxide levels, but unlike Viagra, which only works temporarily, allicin makes your cardiovascular system work better over time. Think of your blood vessel system like a plumbing network, mate. As you age, these pipes become stiffer and narrower, reducing blood flow to the areas that matter most. Garlic doesn't just help improve blood circulation, it can actually prevent erectile dysfunction from happening in the first place. Not only that, black garlic also prevents blood clots from forming, and most importantly, it increases the elasticity of your blood vessel walls. Now, to help you get the maximum power from black garlic, I'm going to show you how to use it with your steak in the smartest and most effective way. To prepare it for your steak, you'll need 2 to 3 cloves of black garlic. Mash them into a smooth paste. Then mix with a little extra virgin olive oil and a pinch of sea salt. There are 2 ways to use black garlic with steak. The first method is to marinate the meat for 30 minutes before cooking. Spread the black garlic mixture evenly on both sides of your steak and keep it in the refrigerator. This marinating time helps the active compounds penetrate deep into the meat fibers. The second method, and I recommend this one for maximum effectiveness, is to use black garlic as a finishing touch. Cook your steak the usual way, and when the meat is just done, spread a thin layer of the black garlic paste on top. The heat from the hot meat will awaken the aroma and activate the enzymes in the black garlic. Finally, we have fresh ginger. Ginger isn't just known as a familiar kitchen spice. The question is, why does ginger play such an important role in restoring male sexual function? The answer lies in the unique mechanism of gingerol. Ginger stimulates the production of luteinizing hormone, which signals the testicles to produce testosterone. Higher testosterone levels are linked to better libido, increased sperm production, and better sexual stamina. This is exactly why ginger is called a natural activator for the male endocrine system. Not only that, ginger also has the ability to clean house from the inside out. Oxidative stress happens when free radicals and antioxidants in your body get out of balance, leading to inflammation and cell damage. This imbalance can negatively impact sexual health, causing problems like decreased libido, erectile dysfunction, or fertility issues. Ginger contains many active compounds that fight oxidative stress. Specifically, ginger also has a literal warming effect on the body. A slight increase in body temperature helps improve blood circulation, especially to the extremities. Many men over 60 often have cold hands and feet, a sign of poor circulation. Ginger helps solve this problem at the root. In a clinical study with 45 men averaging 65 years old, after 8 weeks of use, participants showed significant improvements in blood circulation and sexual experience. Now, let me show you how to turn fresh ginger into the perfect natural medicine for your steak. First, you need to choose good quality fresh ginger with thin, tight, shiny skin, with no wrinkles or mold. Older ginger especially has a stronger spicy flavor and higher gingerol content. To prepare ginger for your steak, cook your steak the usual way, but in the last 2 to 3 minutes, slice fresh ginger into thin pieces and place them on top of the meat. The high heat will release the ginger's essential oils, which will penetrate the meat and create a beautiful natural glaze. A little tip from my experience: if you're worried the ginger might be too spicy, soak the sliced ginger in diluted salt water for about 10 minutes before using. This method reduces the heat while preserving all the valuable nutrients. To maximize effectiveness, I recommend eating your ginger steak in the evening, about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This timing allows your body to absorb and metabolize the nutrients most effectively, and testosterone production peaks at night. The best part is that ginger is completely safe and natural. Unlike medications that can cause side effects, ginger also brings many other benefits like improving digestion, reducing joint inflammation, and boosting your immune system. So there you have it. You now hold 3 golden keys to unlock the door to restoring your male vitality in a completely natural way. Fresh turmeric with black pepper, the diamond that activates blood flow. Black garlic, the precious gem that balances hormones. And fresh ginger, the super warrior that awakens testosterone. These 3 simple ingredients, when used correctly, can bring about changes you once thought were only possible with expensive pills. But I want you to understand something important. This isn't magic. It's science. This isn't empty promises. It's the result of thousands of years of folk wisdom backed by modern research. What I've just shared isn't theory on paper. It's a method that has helped thousands of men around the world regain their confidence and joy in life. I know you might be thinking, can something this simple really work? The answer is yes, but only if you actually take action. Knowledge without action is just meaningless numbers. But when you start applying this today, you'll become part of a community of men who chose the natural path to reclaim their strength. Just imagine, in just 2 to 3 weeks, you wake up feeling full of energy. You look in the mirror and see a confident, strong man. Those private moments with your partner are no longer a source of anxiety, but become joy and deep connection, and it all starts with today's steak. This is the moment you have to make a decision. You can keep going as before, accepting that age is the reason for everything, and let time pass without doing anything, or you can choose the path of brave men who are determined to take back control of their lives. Every bite of steak with turmeric, black pepper, black garlic, and ginger that you enjoy isn't just a delicious meal. It's an important statement that you deserve better health. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are thousands of other men applying this method and sharing their touching success stories. They chose natural over chemical, chose action over waiting. So start tonight at dinner. Go to your kitchen, get these ingredients, and make a difference in your life-changing journey. Because you deserve to live fully at every age. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and happy. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And your journey to reclaim your male strength will begin with today's steak. Let today be the first day of the best version of yourself.